Welcome to World O'Clock with me, Dr. Clement Asemnyra. I am your couture fairy godfather. I will be taking you on a ride to the couture fabric wonderland. We will be opening the couture fabric Bible to enrich our knowledge. If you are watching me for the very first time and you haven't subscribed yet, do well to subscribe to this channel and click on the bell notification icon. Get notified anytime I upload the content right on this channel. We are proudly sponsored by Dreams College of Creative Arts, SEWGASM, and Fashion Masterclass Africa. If this topic is of your interest, you sure should be watching. We go for a quick break. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Dreams College of Creative Arts. We believe in molding our students with a finer value system which would help them to become true creatives and design artists with a holistic approach. The courses offered at DCCA are Fashion Design Technology, Women's Wear Design Technology, Sewing and Garment Design School, Fashion Illustration and Idea Development, Men's Wear Design Technology, Path and Curtain Technology, Makeup and Beauty Technology, Surface Ornamentation Technology, Fashion Business, Leadership, and Entrepreneurship. If you're looking for challenging creative educational experiences in art and design, DCCA is the place for you. We pride ourselves on our uniqueness and set distinction as our standard.
Enroll now. Visit us at www.dcca.edu.gh or info@admissions@dcca.gh.
Dear fashion designer, it's very important to empower yourself when it comes to fabrics. You need to understand the technical know-how when it comes to fabric fluidity, texture, and also the hang ability. In this class, we are going to dive into how fabric feels and their correct names. In couture design, couture is defined as the process of designing or making high-end garments using exquisite fabrics with attention to detailing and also structured or tailored with the hands in the process of construction. So let's look at how these fabric feels and the right names. Note that when it comes to fabrics, we have selling or local names. We are not going to look at the selling or local names. We are going more international. We want to know or understand the right names of these fabrics. So wherever you go in this world, when you mention the name, they know you have arrived and you are knowledgeable when it comes to couture fabrications. So let's take a look at them. Welcome to the satin family. Satin are structured, it has flow and appropriate for making beautiful garments. We have to understand the types of satin available to us. So we have the Dutchet satin here. We also have the crepe back satin. We have the chamois satin. We have the bridal satin, and we have the iridescent silk satin. Let's start with the Dutchet satin. So Dutchet satin is quite textured. It comes in a matte form. When you look at the appearance, you feel the matte form. And the wrong side is very straight matte when you feel it. It's used in making structured wear. So when you're making wedding gowns, when you're draping and you want to create structure, obviously you go in for Dutchet satin. We have the crepe back satin. So with the crepe back satin, it has just a little sheen at the right side. If you watch the wrong side, it's very plain and matte, like a cotton feel. It stretches very well. So when you're making dresses, floral pieces, when you want to do drape cut gowns, obviously, you can go for the crepe back satin. You can equally use this as an underlining. We have the chamois from the word. It creates charm, very soft. If you love to drape, this is a go-to fabric. It stretches very well, so you can do your bias cut gowns with this. Also very cool when you want to underline lasers. Obviously, you can go in for the chamois fabric. We have the bridal satin. The bridal satin is quite close to the Dutchet. The only difference is Dutchet is quite thicker. Bridal is not as thick as the Dutchet satin. The bridal also have a matte feel at the wrong side. Some come with a bit of sheen. Others don't have the sheen. So you'd have to decide whether you want the sheen type or the matte feel. Then we have the iridescent silk satin from the word. It glows. When you throw light on this, it has this glowy feel. The wrong side is quite matte, and the entire effect of the shimmering and the glow is at the right side. If you also drape in terms of smoking, accordion in couture design, this is a go-to, and it can make some dazzling pretty dresses for bridesmaids or the little brides. So these are the family of satin. Welcome to the world of elastomeric. In this world, we are looking at fabrics that has stretch, has elongation. Our very first fabric on deck is spandex, popularly known as lycra. Please be advised, lycra is a trade name of a stretch fabric. So if you look at this fabric has stretch naturally. It has stretched naturally. You can use this in making gowns, and you probably just face the upper parts or the bodice or the bustier. It comes in different feels as well. You can have some which comes very soft. You can use that in also lining laces or lining gowns. That is spandex. We move on to spanzel. This is actually the epitome when it comes to couture construction. If you're working with bejeweled luxury lasers, this is your go-to fabric. It comes in different colors. It has a feel. And how to identify this is the right side comes with this nap of lines. You see it. And the wrong side is very matty. And the stretch is on both sides. If you've picked the selvage area of the fabric, you will realize the elongation feel is different from that of the webbed yarn. This is spanzel. Then we move on to metallic spandex. This has a sheen or a glow on the entire right side, and the wrong side you have it in a matte feel. We use this in making costumes when you want to design certain costume or some dramatic couture pieces. You can go in for this. You can interface it to add structure for you to mold and create your cages with. This is the metallic spandex. Welcome to the world of lame fabrics. Lame fabrics are fabrics made with metallic threads or yarns. So our very first fabric is lurex. Lurex fabric. If you look at this beautiful couture piece here, this has an act of draping on the corset, and you can see how the fabric is flowing, the waviness. So we use lurex for that. Lurex has a bit of stretch. Just by the view, you can even see all the metallic yarns. It's quite transparent. You may have to underline it when you are working with it, or if you want to add structure, you can get a foundation to it to give that texture of it. Then we move on to the next. We have the metallic lame. Looking at this is many colors. The wrong side, you feel the metallic yarns even by looking at the fraying edge. We use this more in costumes. So if you're a costume designer, obviously you're going to be a fan of this fabric. We can also use this in creating beautiful hair pieces or hair gears for costume. The next we have the accordion metallic lame. Accordion metallic lame. From the word accordion, you can see the pleats, the natural pleats in the fabric. Yes, and it has this rustle feel. It's very beautiful when you want to create structures of sculptures in costume design. Even when you are making gala pieces, you would definitely choose this fabric because of its beauty and the texture you can produce with this. The next, we have the spandex lame fabric. If you look at this, it's very close to lurex. The difference with this is this has a backing, so it's not transparent. Lurex doesn't have a backing, so lurex is transparent. So this has a feel and it stretches on both sides. You can equally see the metallic yarns. This is also very great when you're making bias cut gowns, reception wears. You may explore using this fabric with flow and wave. These are lame fabrics. We go for a quick GASM break. When we come back, we'll explore other couture fabrics. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Welcome to SEWGASM. Dear designer, you deserve some sewing excitement in your sewing processes. Shop at SEWGASM for authentic, trusted sewing accessories, studio aids, and couture fabrications. We don't only sell to you, we provide valuable consultation services to enable you choose the right product for the right project. Visit our pages on Instagram at SEWGASM Ghana and SEWGASM Nigeria to see all our available stock items. Send us a WhatsApp or email us on sewgasmghana@gmail.com. We are currently located in Accra, Ghana and Lagos, Nigeria. Look no further than SEWGASM. We look forward to serving you, and don't forget to have a fabulous sewing GASM.
My journey through studio practice has opened my eyes to a lot of magic. Creating fabulous dresses that meet high international standards is a craft. You either have it or you don't. You're unable to create that dream dress simply because you lack the technical skills. Dear designer, remember it is critical to keep adding to your fashion repertoire. Enroll in Dreams Haute Couture École today, the most in-depth advanced course ever seen in any fashion school on the continent of Africa. In this course, I'll be teaching a lot of secrets hidden in couture design from start to finish. You will be empowered to operate a successful and a highly paid couture brand. I'm Dr. Clement Asemnyra, your instructor in this faculty, and see you in class.
Visit us at www.dcca.edu.gh or info@admissions@dcca.gh.
Welcome to the world of nap fabrics. We have a lot of nap fabrics available. We are going to look at this very two using couture design. So we are looking at velvet and velveteen. The clear difference between a velvet and velveteen fabric is this. With velvet, you have the stretch at all sides, stretches very well. With velveteens doesn't stretch. And the neck of velveteens are usually very short. We use velveteen more in upholstery. So in terms of furniture designs, you see this being used more in it. And this is more used in garment construction. You can equally use this in garment construction if you want structure, you want more support when you're making corsets. This is more for dressmaking. And if you want to corset with this, you would have to stabilize it to prevent it from stretching. One secret to using this fabric is you have to observe the nap. When you are cutting from these fabrics, make sure you cut from one direction. So you can put the front bust pattern on this direction and you bring the back by turning. You have to cut from the same angle. When you cut in different angles, you're going to see reflection in your garment. So that is velvet and velveteen. Welcome to the world of taffeta fabrics. Our fabric number one is the Dupioni silk taffeta. Have a look at this. One thing that can help you easily identify Dupioni is by looking at the appearance. You realize it has this natural organic fibers showing at the wrong side and both the right side. You see it. Sometimes you feel the fabric is fraying or the fabric has a production error. No, that is how this fabric appears. It looks very raw and organic by just looking at it. Then next, we are looking at the stretch taffeta. This taffeta has stretch. It stretches naturally. So if you are making contour dresses, obviously you would want to go in for the stretch taffeta. Then next, we have the double phase taffeta. With the double phase taffeta, you can't identify the wrong and the right side. You can use any part of it and it makes beautiful pieces. You can also create structures with it by interfacing it in order to have volume when you're making dresses. The world of taffeta. So that has been the details on our couture fabric part 1. I'll be coming your way with part 2 in the next video. Trust me, the next time you step into that fabric shop, Let them know you've been schooled by the fashion entrepreneur and now you have your fabric game on. Go and make sure you are mentioning the names. Please do send me an email if you want us to talk business. It's dreamsbyasemnyra@gmail.com. A big thank you to our proud sponsors, Dreams College of Creative Arts, SEWGASM, and Fashion Masterclass Africa. Some of these fabrics are available at SEWGASM, Spanzels and all that. Their details are in the description box below. Check out and shop from SEWGASM. Thank you for joining me and I'll see you in the next video. Stay blessed.